Previously on Deck of Many Aces. In that case, Morgan kind of sees Toz like lifting out of the water and then landing again. And Toz, you kind of reach for the fin as you're kind of falling, jumping this time. You grab onto it, you swing around, and you've got really secure footing.
Are you willing, Delphi?
What?
If you're unwilling, you can make a con save. Do you want to make a con save?
Always ask for consent from your party.
What are you doing first?
I'm casting
Lord.
Enlarge.
No
Magic. Look at your magic skills. Do you have like
all of my skills are like charm person.
Do you not have like a freezing
mind
water
stuff.
cantrip or something? Like a...
No! I have I can make an illusion. I can viciously mock the shark from here.
I may have just rolled a 1.
Lightning streaks down to the spot where you are stood. You take 24 lightning damage.
God damn it.
I'm -2.
Welcome to Deck of Many Aces, an actual play podcast made with actual Aromantics.
That took a little while.
These are very tired whams. It's a tired day,
Speak
team.
for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I will speak for myself.
I'll
I'm
speak
tired.
For myself. I'm Am, and I'm exhausted after working 8.5 hours at work, coming back, sitting down for 45 minutes, and then recording 3 hours of D&D content. Woohoo! The fun never stops.
Hey,
I am Ellie.
Oh yeah.
I use she/her pronouns, and I will be your DM today. Your demisexual mollusk. Have I said mollusk?
Yes.
I
before?
think you have.
yes.
Mayonnaise?
Malcolm. Mayonnaise is better than Malcolm. Mayo Malcolm. Who knows? Maybe he's an NPC. Does everyone want to introduce themselves before I go on a weird tangent?
Yes, hello. As I said, my name is Am, and I play Tosia Atherdale, the party battle master fighter, who did 50 points of damage and no more in the last episode.
That was a great amount of damage.
It was a good amount of damage.
Insane amount of damage.
But it wasn't a one-shot. I could do better. And I will.
I'll just become a 6 shot. You know
I
how
mean, it was
this
more
goes.
than Delphi, and Delphi is now unconscious.
Yeah.
So
We'll
we're
end
doing
this
real
episode
well.
with Eiriol rolling up a new character.
Woo!
Yeah, I did just forget. I forgot to grab my dice, so I'm going to
Yeah,
do
'cause-
that now.
Well, she
What code
has
of the
has
intro?
twice as much body mass now, so maybe we could take half of it and make a new Delphi, like with
Oh
Groot.
my god.
Oh,
my
yeah, I feel like we
God.
could grow a new Delphi.
And on that note, hello, I'm Chloe. I play Raina Riftwood, the Tabaxi Bard. We both use she/her pronouns. And Raina, you know, the healer, is currently preoccupied trying to make sure the ship doesn't sink and has no idea that Delphi's unconscious. So that's how that's going.
Fun, fun, fun. This is worrying. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Eiriol?
Who next?
She was just getting her dice.
Oh, yes.
Bum 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 bum.
Well, oh, me? Is it me?
Hello,
Yeah.
yes.
Yes, it's you.
Cool.
You're turning into me.
You are turning
Is it
into
me?
Katie.
Is it me?
Is
I
it
was
me?
I was grabbing dice. I just came back to lots of BAMs going.
And that's how you could tell.
Okay, hello, I am Eiriol. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm playing Delphi, who is a Growfolk warlock, and who uses she, her pronouns. And Delphi is currently large and unconscious.
Yeah, baby.
Like we are all want to be sometimes.
Large and unconscious.
I wish I was large and unconscious.
A big mood. A large mood, if you will.
I am Katie, and I use she, her, or they, them pronouns, and I am playing Morgan, the wizard, who is the only, support spellcaster up here right now, because Raina's gone to stop us all from dying. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do anything about this.
Maybe Delphi dies this session. We'll see.
Maybe Delphi dies this session, and we move on.
Maybe I need to pop Eiriol a real quick message about how comfortable she feels about Delphi dying.
I have an idea.
Okay.
So, by the way, Blink doesn't... none of the spells I cast were concentration. So Blink isn't concentration either. And I think it still applies. So Delphi can just disappear.
I did think about that.
Even unconscious.
I did think about that.
I mean, out of helping range.
Completely.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Delphi could just straight up die this session. Let's go.
I'm sure it's quite difficult for a warlock to die, but
What happened?
It might be a short session. If Delphi dies, we might have to figure out what happens afterwards.
Yeah.
If Delphi dies, you have to stop playing. We don't have to.
if Delphi dies, you die in real life.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Oh, okay.
that was
That's
a
a
joke,
threat.
but,
Ali comes over to your house with a shotgun.
Oh,
Or a
wow.
knife. I think let's not get into that. What happened last time? Aside from Delphi getting...
We fought two sharks. Toz and Delphi decided to jump into the water. Toz did okay. Delphi did not.
Delphi did not.
The ship is sinking.
Then there may be a third shark.
There may be a third shark, potentially. I don't know. There's a big old storm. And Raina's trying to plug the biggest leak I've ever seen.
Alrighty. I am gonna just roll a quick dice.
Another strike of lightning hits Delphi and she dies instantly.
No, I'm not that cruel. The wind shifts direction, so it starts blowing east. It is Tozia's go. Toz, you are on the back of a shark. I'm not sure if you would have seen Delphi falling
I
over.
wouldn't.
Probably
I'm on the
not.
other side of the ship.
You're on the other side of the boat, so probably not. So what you gonna do?
I'm just checking the language of a thing. So the language of goading attack, which is one of my special moves, says that, so on a hit, I roll my superiority die, I add it to damage, the creature I hit must make a DC 12 wisdom saving throw. The language I have is disadvantage on attacks against others, but it may be other creatures, so that wouldn't include attacks on the ship, would it?
That's difficult because it's... I think in this case, I would say that yes, it would include disadvantage on attacks against the ship because in this context, the ship is a combatant. Like it's not taking turns, but it has an AC, an HP, and
I mean the out of rules description of what's supposed to be going on is that you make the shark mad at you, so it wants to focus on you and not on other people.
Exactly.
So I think that makes sense.
In this
for it to
case,
work.
boats are people, is what you're saying.
Yeah, boats are people.
Boats are friends, not food. It is ships are friends, not food, because it's friendship. I'll see myself out.
Okay, let me roll. Okay, one of them is an 18, and the other is the one which I've done goading attack on is a 15.
They both hit.
Yay! Okay, so first one
saving
does DC with a DC 12.
Nice. You got a 10.
Yay! So it has to attack my next go. One of them is 7. Also, both my attacks were higher than that. Sorry, I got my weapons bonus, and my attack bonus is +7, not +4. My first attack did 7, 9, 13 points of damage. And my second attack did 8, 12 points of damage.
Nice. how are you? So you are slamming your maul down once. I'm twice. How are you getting it to just attack you?
I think what I'm trying to do is get it to basically, like, I'm moving further to the back so it can kind of bend its front round and focus on me.
Nice.
Cut its fin off, make shark fin soup.
Yeah.
Which you shouldn't.
We don't encourage
You shouldn't.
poaching sharks.
No.
These
No.
ones are just bad.
No, they're not bad, but they are very large and cool, and therefore we're going to fight them.
Yeah, baby. This shark is also looking pretty bloody.
They started it.
Good.
Alrighty. Anything else you can do with your turn?
Not currently. I could use second wind, but, like, I'm only 4 hit points off my full, so I'm fine.
Jeez. Alright. Shark turns around with an enraged glint in its eye, and it's like, I've had enough of this little annoying thing on my back. I'm gonna try and kill it.
It should also have advantage on me because I've already lost hit points.
Wow, big mood. Shark has that big mood energy.
Well, it doesn't matter that it had advantage because it rolled. Oh wait, hang on, it's got quite a good attack. Ignore me.
My AC is 15.
It rolled a 17.
Oh.
Yeah, cool. I'm gonna hit it right back after it's finished hitting me. Let's go.
Yeah, baby. So I'm gonna just I'm just gonna get those sweet dice together.
Tuz is like, finally now that's something.
So that is 19 points of damage.
19. Okay, cool. That's not bad. I'm still on at least 2/3 of my hit points. I'm gonna hit it back. Okay. When I'm reacting and I'm using my reaction to attack, that's not taking the attack action, is it? We established this. I only get 1 attack from my reaction, yeah. So, cool. That is 18.
Nice, that hits.
And then I'm expending, so that's another one of these guys. 10, 16, 20 points of damage.
Jeez. Okay.
Kill that shark.
You bonk. I feel like the shark turns around, like grabs your leg or something, and you know, takes a chunk out of you, and in response you just like whack it on the nose.
Yeah, just like, no, get
the biggest bonk. It looks
Boot the snooze.
really
Is this
angry
thing
and
still
also
up?
kind of afraid, and at this point it it looks you in the eyes, realizes you're not gonna back down, and it begins to swim away. I think you probably can't take an opportunity attack.
No. Can I hop off it at least?
But you can hop off it, yes.
Yeah.
Can you swim?
No, but I have a maul that's as light as a feather, so I'm just gonna use that as a flotation device.
I think that's how that works.
Yeah,
but-
no. You can still sink with feathers.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think, I don't think that makes it buoyant.
It's
it
to
makes
do
it
with the pressure, so it would need to have. That's why things are full of air, because they're less dense than the water around them. That's why they float. So
Yeah.
their maul would have to be less dense than the water around it on the inside. But it is also magic, so that
Thank you,
actually doesn't matter.
scientist.
Elephants are good swimmers. We have
established that. So that shark is out of initiative.
Tuz is a
Just
little
to-
bit disappointed she didn't kill it.
I
she's like,
know,
yeah.
but you got it down from 125 hit points to 30.
Yay!
So it's
nice one, Taz. Go and help your friend, please.
like I was gonna say, they are pretty relentless. Giant sharks are. It's on their character sheets, but they are also not gonna stay until the death. If they're hurt enough, they will run away and self-preserve because they are just big old
Wusses.
I was gonna say creatures, but yes, wusses also works. Green, what you doing?
Green ain't doing anything. I haven't got anything done that Green could help with.
Alrighty, in that case, Delphi, give
Green
me
is observing and thinking green thoughts.
green thoughts.
Is it not Delphi's turn?
It is Delphi's turn. Delphi, give me that death save.
Good vibes.
And
It's fine.
if you want, you can tell the group, or if you want, you can just message me. Whatever feels spicier.
We know which one's spicier, we just don't know which one Eiriol would prefer.
This is true.
Oh, that's an 18. Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, good.
And can you roll me a
blink.
a blunk?
God.
Roll me a blunk check.
That was
Please
a
don't
10,
blunk.
so that's not a blink.
All right,
So you're still there.
Delphi is.
Yeah, I've yet to blink. This blink is very unlucky.
There is a world in which Delphi succeeds on her death saving throws, but blinks to the other plane, and we don't know if she lives or not, and she just stays there unconscious.
Well, Blink, you
But
come
Ellie
back
would
on your
never
next
do
turn.
that to you.
Yeah.
Ellie wouldn't do that, would she? Ellie's nice.
Well, I think I'm on stop Delphi die duty.
Okay, good.
we got Slow
So-
Shark first.
Oh, slow shark.
Oh
turn.
no! It gets advantage on it crit hit. It like auto hits, right?
You know, definitely auto hits.
Yeah, but it is slowed.
The last thing it did was chomp the ship, though. So
It
might
did chomp the ship,
that.
so I think I'm gonna get it to chomp the ship again.
I just fixed that.
Sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry remotely. It's like, I'm sorry, do you want it to chomp the ship, or do you want to chomp Eiriol's character out of existence? Chloe? Well, get your priorities right. It got a 28, so yes, that hits.
Is it gonna get me?
Oh, good question.
That's a question.
That is a good question. Roll me a dex saving throw.
Oh God. That is a can't do maths. 12.
12.
I can't do maths, 12. Wow.
What is it if you can do maths?
It's a 14.
That saves. That's fine. I'm trying to figure out what the saving throw would be for this kind of thing. If it's dex, what would it be versus its strength?
Probably strength if it's making an attack. Melee attack.
Yeah, it probably doesn't save then, Soz. Yeah, that's not gonna save.
Oh yeah, you sound so sad.
I've got loads of hit points. Come get me.
Because you're like not directly there, I'll just say that. What's Raina doing to stop the flooding? How is she physically doing that? It's like, is she holding it in place with her paws or with like her full body? Like, what does it look like?
Well, the last thing she did was plug the hole with the hammock. So
Yeah.
the idea being that the water pressure kind of holds that in place, so she wouldn't need to hold it. But she's most definitely would be like in the vicinity trying to find something that can be a bit more of a permanent solution.
Okay, so as you kind of like step up to try and look elsewhere. What did you roll last time, by the way, to find?
It was an 11.
It was
the investigation check.
No, the athletics check. Sorry.
Oh, that was a 15.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes.
Nice. Okay.
This is going to be embarrassing if someone listens to these episodes, like binge listens to them and goes, "You were wrong."
Yeah. I'll have you know that you guys recorded this one after the other, and you could not remember a simple thing. So Raina, you stand up to turn to get to start something else, and then a massive wrenching sound happens again, and a giant tooth catches one of your paws, and you take 15 damage.
Oh my god.
Do you lose a hand?
The ship
I hope not.
takes quite a considerable amount of damage, so it's now not just a hole that you can plug up. It is like a full-on like the part of the ship is just gone, and you are gonna be underwater by the time it gets to your turn.
Yeah, Raina looks at this and she's like, "Time to go."
Yep. Okay, it is
Oh, the
It
shark
is-
gets another wisdom save.
thank you. Slow Shark rolled an 11.
Does not win.
It's,
Okay.
Can I get everybody who's not Delphi to roll a to roll
I
another?
think it would be really funny if she got hit by lightning again.
Personally, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm like, in the interest of fairness, I'm like, everybody except for Delphi, roll another d20, please.
I rolled an 11.
20.
Nice.
Another 5.
Okay, cool. Lightning.
Okay,
What?
sorry, go ahead.
Oh, this
No,
is
what
gonna
are
be
you gonna
fun.
say?
I'm
What are you gonna say,
inside
Eiriol?
the ship.
I just reread Hexblade Curse. If the target dies, you regain hit points equal to your warlock level. So if you kill that shark, Delphi's fine.
Yeah.
Kill the shark.
That's an easier way of healing, I suppose.
No, it's easier to heal Delphi while she's in another plane than to kill that shark.
Yeah, to be fair, the shark has not taken much damage.
Yeah, the shark has taken no damage.
No, it has. It's taken 36 damage. I dealt 30
Yeah, of
something damage.
125.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's maths points left to go.
It is. So there's another roll of thunder and crash of lightning.
What did it roll?
What did what roll?
The thunder.
I
What did
hate
it roll?
you,
The thunder did. Oh, boo! Boo! It took me so long to get that. I hate you. That's harsh. I don't hate you. I love you. That was a good
Aw.
pun. I'm just mad that
I stole it from
it.
Terry Pratchett.
Oh, nice. That's good theft. That's allowed. That's.
Terry, if you're listening out there,
Thanks.
up in.
Yeah,
place
from
where-
Death.
Yeah, I was going to say, isn't Terry Pratchett dead?
Wait, listen.
Have I-
It's okay.
have I
Terry
missed
can
it?
listen to us from beyond the veil.
Actually, to be
Yeah.
fair, if anyone could,
GNU, Terry Pratchett, etc.
Yeah, don't judge Terry Pratchett's afterlife podcast listening choices. He can do what he likes.
Hey, this would be a good choice, I think.
Yeah, me too.
I think
I
Terry
mean, I think
Pratchett.
it's so bad that it would actively harm the late Sir Pratchett.
I think he'd enjoy us.
Endorsed posthumously by Terry Pratchett.
by the ghost of Terry Pratchett.
That's our tagline. Endorsed by Terry Pratchett from
we are projecting terribly onto the ghost of Terry Pratchett. Anyway,
On that
tangent.
note, it is Morgan's
is it-
go.
Yeah, okay, so I've got about 5 different things I need to do.
Wait, what happened
to
with
stop-
the D20s?
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no one got hit by lightning.
no one got hit by lightning.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Yes, there's about 5 different things I need to do if you want us to all not die.
Which is fun.
So Delphi is just... Is the ship moving much?
It was. It had picked up quite a bit of speed. You were rapidly approaching the island, and then suddenly you felt a great rumble underneath your feet. And well, actually, no, you're flying. You can see. You can see the
A rumble underneath your feet that were off the ground. You know.
That's how that works. There's a sonic boom. No, you can kind of see that the boat has slowed down, and it is you can tell it's kind of beginning to sink.
First of all, I'm going to stop concentrating on enlarge on Delphi. So Delphi is small again. Well, large, medium, I mean. Which I just realised I shouldn't have been able to do in the first place because slow and enlarge are both concentration. But whoops, enlarge did nothing. So
I did think, I was like,
Yeah.
hang on.
yeah, that was just my mess up. So how much would Delphi weigh approximately? If that's not too personal.
Delphi?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't think that much.
Is it less than
I think
500
Delphi might
pounds?
float. How much is 500 pounds?
I have no clue.
There's a chance. I feel like they don't weigh over 500 pounds enlarged, but I wouldn't know. I don't
Enlarge,
know.
I think, increases you by 8 times, so you probably do.
Yes, almost definitely.
500 pounds is quite a lot for
But
a,
if it's-
a skinny tree person.
But if Delphi is...
eight times would be too much, but normal would be fine.
Yeah,
I'd say
you're fine.
Without her armor, Toz is about 350, 400 pounds.
yeah.
Okay, I'm trying to make us all not die as much as possible.
There is also the fact that I assume that obviously the shark. So as the boat has been traveling at speed, the sharks have been swimming to keep pace with it, and therefore, thus far, Toz and Delphi have both been keeping pace with the ship. However, if the boat continues and Delphi remains there, then she might get left behind.
Also Toz.
Okay, I'm going to deal with Delphi first. I'm going to cast Levitate on Delphi.
Nice.
So she's going to rise vertically by up to 20 feet. 20 feet she's going to rise vertically.
Lovely.
And stay suspended there. So she's going to be there, failing or succeeding on her death saves while floating in the air.
Oh my god.
I feel like Delphi's just like weightlessly spinning unconscious.
Yeah, she's weightlessly spinning unconscious, but at least she's not drowning. At least she's not drowning.
I will say though that if you lose concentration, Delphi's going to fall back into the ocean and probably take full
Yeah, I
damage.
know. But I'm hoping that I don't need to do anything else that will require concentration. I'm going to stop concentrating on
If you
the
land...
shark. I'm sorry that the shark is no longer slow.
Okay.
You don't
Speedy
fall.
shark.
20 feet is not enough to take full damage from the ocean.
It is.
If you fell 20 feet and landed like
In
flat
water.
on the water, that
Well, it is...
Ow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah, but Delphi's already
10 foot
unconscious.
fallen is 1d6
Yeah,
bludgeoning
yeah.
damage. So
damage is a failed death save.
it's 1d6 bludgeoning damage per 10 feet fallen, for the record. But I'm hoping that won't happen.
Yes.
Yes,
it is.
Anyway, I can't do the other part of my saving as all planned until next round, so Alpha's go.
No one die.
Alrighty. Afra is going to. I think she's just gonna go. Oh my god! What was that? And.
Can I shout at her with a free
Yes,
action?
you can shout at her with a free action, of course.
Can you grab like a sail or a hammock or something?
What for?
Flying!
I don't have a spare sail. What? And she's kind of torn. She's like she's at the steering wheel, like looking between floating Delphi steering wheel and towards the source of the noise, and she's like, and she's just gonna keep trying to pilot the ship. She got a 14, which is a moderate success. So she does manage to pilot the ship a little, but it is obviously significantly slowed by the fact that it is sinking. So there's that. That's not a very clear pen for me to draw on the map, Eddie. That's not very helpful. But those of you who are conscious, you can see that you are approaching the island. Unfortunately, you're approaching a rather rocky side of the island. So that's fun. I
fine.
mean, the ship's already kind of wrecked, so
We can't do much worse to the ship anyway.
you can't do much worse to the ship.
It can always get worse.
Raina.
Don't say that. The ship could be on fire.
Raina, you are very soon to be underwater. What you doing?
I'm getting out there.
Run.
I'm gonna come back onto the deck of the ship and just shouting, "Lifeboat!"
Grab my stuff if you see it.
Raina is not gonna think of that. No,
Oh.
not at all. She's gonna.
Oh no, that's her armor and stuff.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
heavy. I have a +0 strength.
Yeah, but like for the future. I'm just
I'll
saying for
live.
the future, that's going to be bad.
I'll
Unlike
live. I got 15 natural AC. I'll be fine.
Afra's like diary or something. You know, if Afra loses her diary, then that would be sad. for
Anyway.
her.
Where are you going with this?
I got 15 AC natural armor.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. It's just not ideal.
Anyway, I've come up and I'm going, "Lifeboat! Lifeboat!"
Oh,
Where's the lifeboat?
Does this ship have a lifeboat? I should have asked that
It
question.
should do. Unless Afra
I feel like this ship is full of OSHA violations.
Afra is not up to standard or well-trained sailor, which absolutely, why would she be that? I don't know.
Also, a ship of this size could very easily not have a lifeboat.
That's
I'll
true,
be
it's
honest
not
with
huge.
you. Yeah.
Also, we could say the sharks crunched it if we want to be spicy. I've got a plan though, as long as I live.
There's one on the starboard side, but I don't know how many people is going to fit.
Well, it's gonna have to fit everyone.
Oh my god, this is just like last time.
Yep, we're gonna unpack that later, and yeah, Raina will start lowering the lifeboat.
Hey everyone, it's Ellie here. Hope you're enjoying the show so far. If you are, please consider checking out our supporter Acast link. This is like a virtual tip jar where you can just give us a little bit of a thank you in financial form. We obviously accept thank yous in non-financial forms, and you are in no way obligated to do this. It would just be a nice cool thing. All the proceeds of that go towards things like making a web domain, investing in merch, and also compensating the lovely, lovely PCs that I have on this show, because they're great, and they deserve all the love and all the riches in the world. You can find that at supporter.acast.com/deck of many aces, with spaces in between the words. There's also a link right at the bottom of the episode description. Today's promo is for Neighbourly. Neighbourly is a narrative podcast that is based in a town on a street that is definitely totally normal. Definitely. 100%. It explores different houses on the street and the ways in which they are definitely not creepy and unnerving and slightly otherworldly. Definitely not at all. For me, this is probably kind of a basic comparison, but they give me some slight Night Vale vibes and maybe a little bit of Midst thrown in there as well. So if you enjoy the strange machinations that I've got going on in Doma, but without any of the random improv, inane buffoonery, and forgetting of my notes that we get on this podcast, then I think this will be really good for you. They've just started their second series, so this is a great place for you to kind of join in and listen, and the episodes are super listenable. They have a variety of different lengths, but they tend to be around 20 minutes long, so it's perfect for a lunch break. I think I've said all I need to say about them. If you haven't already, go subscribe to them. And without further ado, roll trailer.
Hello there. Are your wandering ears by any chance looking for a podcast to settle on? Consider taking up a house on Little Street. The place is plagued with change and secrets, and house sales are frequent. Very few of them are haunted. Promise. You can enjoy any number of the homes on Little Street for the torture's cost of free by following Neighbourly wherever you get your podcasts. That's Neighbourly, spelled with a U, wherever you get podcasts. And don't worry too much about your neighbours. I'm sure they're all perfectly normal.
Okay.
Can I shout at Raina instead?
Shout what?
No, grab a hammock or a bit of sail or something light.
Well, the hammocks are currently plugging the hole in the ship, so no.
Something else then.
There is no spare sail. Seems a bit weird.
I need something under £10.
This is the spare sail. Why are you all questioning my sailing abilities when we're about to sink? We have bigger priorities right now.
Yeah, and I'm dealing with them.
Yeah, we'll deal with them a bit faster, will you? I'm trying not to crash us into some rocks. Yep, you can lower the thing. Can you give me an athletics check, please? Also
Yes.
be mindful of the
I
shark.
don't know. Yes. I don't know how this works. Do people normally get in the lifeboat before it's lowered? I think they do.
I think it depends
Yes.
on the
Yeah,
the
how high
height
is
of
the
the
ship?
ship above the water.
High enough, I would suggest that people get in the lifeboat
Okay,
first.
well, this is probably going to take more than one turn anyway, because they're slow boys.
I think there's only 2 people on deck at the moment, actually.
That's
there's one.
Toz is in the
the crew
water.
as well
Delphi
that are
is
being
floating a little
useless.
way back.
There's 5.
Morgan
yeah.
is flying.
The crew have been running around and helping. They've just not been helping as much as you.
Oh yeah, them.
I rolled a 7.
Okay. So, as you're, like, lowering the lifeboat and calling people to come over, the ship is rocking back and forth, and there's the lightning up ahead and the shark down below, and luckily this happens before anyone has actually got into the ship, but you fumble with the rope, and the lifeboat goes hurtling down towards the water without anybody in it.
Alright, guess we're jumping!
It's all down to Morgan.
Can I use the remote? I mean, I actually probably don't have any more movement left.
You probably don't get in from the bottom of the ship to the top. What were you gonna do?
Jump in the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's gonna be next round. Everybody, except for Delphi, give me a d20 roll, please.
I got a 4.
12.
6.
Okay, everyone's fine.
Really? How does this formula work?
If you roll a
If
nat
you roll
one,
a nat 1,
Delphi got a nat 1.
you get hit by lightning.
Yeah. The chances of being struck by lightning are not very high. It's literally getting a nat 1. It's the
And
only
Delphi
way that
did
it
so.
happens. And Delphi did it the first time round. So another bolt of lightning cracks down, but again, slightly further away. The wind is still blowing to the east, which is probably for the best because that is the direction in which the ship would probably need to go in order to get away from the rocks that it's rapidly heading towards. Tazia, it is your go.
So the shark that I'm with has swum away.
He has.
Boat's moving. I can see the ship sinking.
Yes.
How quickly is the ship sinking?
Quickly.
Okay.
It's going down fast.
Okay, I don't have time to grab my stuff.
Alright.
I guess I'm just gonna try and...
You can try and grab your stuff if you want.
Athletic save to see if you can swim.
Yeah, okay, I think...
Currently underwater, like, the whole thing.
I guess the letter from my mother is in there,
Oh.
is the thing.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So-
no. Okay,
She's
I'm feeling bad about mocking her now.
She's probably gonna go and try and grab some of her stuff.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Let me grab my dice. Hot rolls. Okay. I got an 11.
11?
Yeah.
So you're able to navigate around and find the kind of the hole that the shark bit by kind of going under the boat and over to the other side. So you swim into the part of the boat that is now underwater, and you manage to get to like a room that's got like a pocket of air. You find your armor floating around.
Cool, I'll grab that.
You can't find what other personal effects do you have? You've got the letter from
I've got the letter from my mother. I've got let me look at my equipment list.
Crafts.
I have a longsword, I have a crossbow, a cartographer's kit, a disguise kit, some fine
Most of your
clothing.
stuff is like packed in a bag, right? So you sort of
Yeah,
wrap the bag.
I have my basically I have my weapons and then like the rest of my stuff. Like I have some ceremonial dress in a bag.
I mean, surely you'd have some of your weapons on you, right? Or is it?
I would have probably if I didn't have my armor on me, then there's no reason that I would have my longsword or my crossbow on me.
You find your weapons. You're struggling to find your personal effects, but you might be able to find them.
I'm gonna keep looking.
You can keep looking.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Shark 1 is gone. Green?
Nah.
Delphi. Death save, please. Floating in the air.
That's a 14. That's a success.
Yes.
Nice. Blunk roll,
Oh, yeah.
please.
Wait, is Delphi succeeded on her death saves now?
No,
one more.
she's got 2
Only
successes.
Yeah, one more. That's a 17. I blunk.
Oh my god!
Excellent.
Oh my
amazing.
God.
So Morgan, you're like concentrating on lifting Delphi up out of the water.
Wait, does it not? Does it stop applying?
Good question.
Where's the?
I'd
thing?
like to say it doesn't, because if it doesn't, then I can't do anything.
Can you concentrate on a spell through planes?
Can you paste the thing? Because it'll probably say like a thing about it.
Well, no, it's a level 2 spell.
I don't know.
It says, one creature object of your choice that you can see within range rises vertically up to 20 feet, remains suspended there for the duration. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. It doesn't say anything about what happens if you stop being on the same plane of reality.
Yeah,
In that case, rule of cool.
Yeah, it doesn't change then. Delphi is levitating in the
In a
in a
different
different
plane.
plane. That you
The ethereal plane.
Yep. Unless of course you want to drop it to do something.
I do
else,
not.
which
I want
would
to
also-
get to my turn so I can do the thing to save everybody, like a badass.
Valid. Okay, so you're focusing on levitating Delphi in this storm when suddenly she just disappears.
Great.
It is Slow Shark's turn.
It's not slow anymore.
It's not slow anymore though. So
I'm the only one left in the water.
I was gonna say it's looking around. It's been chomping at the boat, and that's having the desired effect of bringing more people into the water from its perspective. And it's locks eyes with you, Toz, and is like, "Woo,
Oh, let's go.
food."
Might as well.
That is a 26.
That hits. Surprisingly.
Surprise. So that is 19 points of damage.
I'm going to use my reaction to hit it back.
Yeah, you are.
Nice. Have you already used your reaction?
Not this round.
Haven't you?
No, because it was I used my reaction after my turn, so I got the shark to hit me.
You did.
And then it hit me back. And now
You did. You've used this turn to look for your stuff.
That is a 21.
Nice. Yeah, that hits.
And that is a 10, 15, 19 points of damage right back.
Ooh, nice.
Battle Masters are really great.
Battle Masters are fantastic. Fantastic Battle Masters, and where to find them?
No.
In the ocean, apparently.
I am not great on hit points right now, though.
Whee! Neither is the shark, but the shark's definitely better off than you. So it kind of looks confused and a little bit offended.
Good.
Are you still
That you hit it right back.
are you floating
No,
in
Ellie-
water?
Ellie specified there was a pocket of air in this cabin.
So the shark is in the cabin?
The shark's like in the.
So, like, there's a
Face
hole
it,
in the
boat
wall.
At this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
like the TV show.
Sorry, was the magic giant shark not logical enough?
No, I just wanted to. I was trying to picture what's happening.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
you.
Everybody, roll me a d20.
Including Delphi?
Now?
Please.
Okay.
Not including Delphi.
Yeah, Delphi's not
I
even
rolled
on
a
this
nat
plane.
20.
Delphi doesn't need to deal with anything.
I rolled a nat 20. Does the shark have a brain aneurysm?
No.
If the shark dies, Delphi gets back up. Remember this.
Yeah.
This is true. Can the shark
Yes.
be struck by lightning?
We're
gonna
inside a
say
ship
no.
and underwater. I don't think it's possible.
Also, I'm gonna cite the whole like if lightning strikes the sea, do all the fishies die? Question of science, where I'm like, I don't want to have to think about
Also,
that.
the
and
answer is
therefore,
no.
Especially when you use the word fishies.
Fishies! It's just a really big fishy. So it's the end of the fishies go. Morgan.
Yeah,
What you
okay, so I figured this out. I've got a hempen rope which is I think 50 feet long, that weighs 10 pounds in my inventory. I'm gonna
Ellie sounds so suspicious.
I'm gonna get it out and I'm gonna throw it kind of away from me so it's starting to stretch out long in the air in a long line, and then I'm gonna cast immovable objects on it.
I knew it!
Oh, yes! Nice!
So I'm touching an object that weighs no more than 10 pounds, and it's going to be magically fixed in place. And I'm making it so that only I can move it. It can hold up to 4,000 pounds of weight. And you can only move the object if you use an action to make a strength check against my spell save DC. So I figure you can have it kind of long in the air. We could get 4,000 pounds of the people hanging onto it or like sitting on it and dangling.
How much does a ship
and then
weigh?
I could grab the end and tow it around by flying.
Yeah, couldn't we just tie it to the
It
ship?
can't hold the ship is more than 4,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
How much?
I mean, just...
Is it?
Well, I figure like if
Toz
I'm
is
pretty
about
sure-
400 pounds, the ship is definitely weighing more than 10 Tozes.
I don't...
yeah. But I'm pretty sure that Delphi is levitating, so is currently weightless. So we could tie her onto the end and tug her along like a balloon.
I mean, Delphi's not here.
Well, yeah, but I reckon I grab onto one end, I can tow it about. Like a flying carpet. I wanted to do flying carpet with like a sail or a bit of hammock or something, but I couldn't do flying carpet because none of you sailor types could rustle up a bit of fabric for me, so we're doing a
You could have just like taken off your cloak,
Sorry.
couldn't you? Or...
My cloak's my coat, I guess?
Yeah.
I think I might have been in my sleeping things, so it might have been in a waistcoat. Point is,
Smaller aluminium fishing boats typically weigh around 400 pounds, but a 14-feet cabin cruiser will often weigh around 14,000
yeah,
pounds.
it's too big.
So it's too big.
Anyway, so I shout out to Raina and Afra, who I think are both on deck. Grab onto the rope. Oh wait, no. I just realised that I'm well above them. I'm like 20 feet in the air.
I mean, you can move down.
very noisy.
You have your movement left.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I would like to drop down, grab Raina, and put her on the rope.
How are you
Nice.
putting her on the rope?
Yeah.
She can grab on with her claws, and she can either kind of just dangle from it, or if she wants to kind of pull herself up and sit on it, like sitting on a pole sideways, then she can do that. But yeah, I'm imagining like a washing line just dangling in midair with her sitting on it, and it'll feel like an immovable object.
Oh, what are you doing?
Lifeboat didn't work. This is flying
Lifeboat worked fine. It's there. It's in the water. You just got to get in it.
Well, this is what we're doing now.
Okay.
Okay, I think that's all I could do. But hey, I figure Raina is now within sight range of Delphi, perhaps for healing spells.
No,
Except
Delphi's
Delphi's not
here.
there.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well, we'll have to get Afra on the next pass and Toz at some point. But I figured Toz, it says Loxodon is 300 to 400. Raina and Afra probably about human, petite-ish,
Wait, okay.
size human stuff.
Can I ask? Is the rope
also have crew.
like in the air above the ship?
Yes, so it's now the ship may now be moving forward relative to the rope.
Why isn't the rope on the deck where people can grab onto it themselves?
Because I was high up in the air when I cast the spell.
Couldn't you
and I
have
didn't have
moved
any
down
thoughts in
and
my
then
brain.
cast the spell?
Also, I want to be out of shark biting
That,
range.
to that, that is fair.
But I figure I can tow the whole thing back. Or no, I can fly back when a Delphi is in this plane of existence. Grab her, tow her like a balloon, tie her onto the end of the rope, and we'll have a whole floating menagerie.
Okay.
Floating Menagerie is definitely the name of the episode.
I reckon. Yeah, I mean, if Delphi is weightless and levitating,
Excellent.
by the way, immovable object does not require concentration. Delphi's weightless and levitating, Afra and Raina in the 100 to 200 range for definite. And then I'm flying, and then the 3
Hope
crew
so.
members, I think we might be able to get them as
I've
well.
given them names and everything. I don't want them to die.
All of them can breathe underwater.
Two of them can. Yeah.
2 of them can breathe underwater.
Not all of them
One
can-
doesn't need to breathe.
There is still a shark in the water, though. I will say that much.
We don't care. I don't care if they live or die.
They'll be fine.
I'm pretty sure that as long as they don't weigh more than 1,000 pounds each, I think we're okay. And 1,000 pounds is quite big, so I think we should be able to get everyone onto the immovable rope.
Okay, Afra is gonna see how far up from the ship are you? Are you jumping distance?
We're 20 feet, but I figure there's rigging and poles and stuff. So if she's any good at climbing, I reckon she could.
She's gonna
parkour up.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's gonna do a acrobatics check, I think, to try and run and jump and grab the rope. Actually, she's gonna do an athletics check because she's better at that. That is a 16, so I think that is successful. So she runs. So she has a moment where she's like, "No, I don't want to go. It's my ship." But then she kind of like looks around and very reluctantly lets go of the steering wheel, takes a running jump, and latches onto the rope. Raina, it's your go.
I mean, there's not really anything I can do.
You could shout at the crew members to get up here, to use their non-existent terms.
You could try and find me and let me know what's going on and that we're leaving the ship.
This would be good.
Yeah.
I'm below deck.
Can I see Toz?
No.
Okay, in that case, I'm doing ascending to Toz. Just be like, Toz, Morgan's made some kind of immovable rope. You gotta get here and grab onto it.
Is that all your words?
Just get here! That's 25 words.
Oh, nice. Okay. Back up to the top of initiative. Toz, do you want to have one more shot at looking for stuff, and then I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm putting words in your mouth.
Yeah, and then I'll go. But the shark's gonna get attack of opportunity on me.
Okay, I will roll that.
Oh, Toz can reply, by the way, if you want. You've got 25 words to reply.
Yeah, I'll be a second. Don't worry about me. Go if you need to. I got a 19.
19. All right. You find your personal effects. So you find they're all in a bag, and luckily because you are an immaculately tidy person, it's all quite tightly sealed. So no water has come in and seriously damaged anything. It's a little waterlogged, but nothing that a bit of drying out won't fix.
Amazing.
And additionally, you managed to grab, I guess, anything else below deck that would be belonging to the party. So I imagine probably some of Morgan's spell components, and her fancy waistcoat is probably down here.
If there's anything belonging to anyone else, I do want to grab it if possible.
Yeah. I feel like you're just like ladening yourself down with stuff, and because your arms are quite full, the shark.
Oh, I'm looking at the list of stuff that we have collectively that might not just be in somebody's backpack, and we have the broken Jenkins robot. I think that we might still have.
What have we even done with that? Like, where is it?
We were gonna fix him, and then we didn't.
No, it's a cool time travel from the future robot tech. So
I think that's probably in Tozia's bag.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for us to lose some stuff because she can't carry everything.
Toz, you are getting chomped. You're gonna take...
Yeah. I have 25 hit points left, so this could knock me out.
Oh my god, 24 points of damage.
1 hit point left. She is struggling.
I rolled a nat
my
one
God.
on one of the dice, so like literally.
Kill her.
If I'd rolled any better,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's that. Are you making your way up to the top of the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to. Are you grabbing onto the rope? I take it.
If I can grab it, is it not in the air, or has Morgan moved down to the deck?
It's 20 feet
It's
in
20
the
foot in the air.
Yeah, I checked. My carrying capacity is like 180, so I think it's fine for grabbing Raina or grabbing Afra, but I don't think it's fine for grabbing Toz.
What happened to the 4,000 pounds?
I'm thinking that's in the air, and I'm flying down to grab and then ferrying them up and down, kind of thing.
You can move the rope.
Yeah, but what?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that. I grab the end of the rope and pull it down to where Toz is.
Yeah.
Afra and Raina immediately are on a gradient, and you will have to cling on
was hanging
as
on
this
with my
immediately
arms, I think.
becomes very downhill, this rope.
That's fine.
Um,
So, Toz, you managed to grab onto the rope thanks to Morgan. What I'm probably going to do is do a little bit of a deafen moment with Delphi, where she has blunks.
Oh.
Blonky blonk.
Yeah, I mean, Delphi's unconscious and blocked,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Soz, guys, we're going to deafen you for a second. Bye.
Hello again.
Hello. So,
Okay.
So Delphi, the last thing you remember is Morgan turning you into Kaiju Delphi,
And then being struck by lightning.
and then just feeling this intense buzzing pain through you, and then the world just goes to black, and you wake up in. You can kind of sort of distantly hear, maybe slightly filtered bird song, and you can feel again this kind of refracted sunlight on your skin, and as you open your eyes, you blink a couple of times to adjust to the light. The last place you were in was, dark and stormy, and this is it's like maybe 10 o'clock sun. It's not overbearing, but it's bright, it's sunny. You appear to be in some kind of workshop. It's very, very sort of open to the elements. It's got, lots of natural light. Do you want to do any of this describing of this? Of what Delphi sees in the brief time she's here?
It's Delphi's workshop, right?
Yeah.
I think there's journals on the wall, not like academic journals, like journaling what she has been doing in her workshop, on shelves on the wall, and they're slightly chaotic as part of for the course. And then I think there's scientific instruments, but they're all they're kind of the scientific instruments that you'd expect from a very relatively unscientific way of doing things. So there's kind of knives and cutting implements, and then kind of some glassware and stuff like that, but nothing massively fancy. And all of the materials are wood for the most part of the workshop itself.
You take all of this in, and it is very familiar to you. You've been here before many times. You could navigate your way around it in your sleep. You kind of notice not an absence of something, but a kind of what would be a pleasant feeling. And as you look down at your left hand, you realise the mottling that has been there is gone. But as you kind of inspect your arm, words start to appear, not as if they're being carved in, but as if they are rising to the surface of your skin in this sort of jagged writing, and it is in this same deep purple of your blood. And the words are as follows. The key, and then there's a space. To help fix. Quartz. Cut. Space is quartz. And I will send that to you in the...
Can I ask, is this in... What language is this in?
This is in common.
Okay.
And then, as you look up, you get the feeling of being watched, like you were in the middle of a conversation with somebody, and then as you've looked away, they've left. And then you lose consciousness. Aces is Am Chisholm, Chloe Elliott, Eiriol Evans, Katie McLeod, and me, Ellie Webster. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Deck of Many Aces. If you'd like to leave us a review, you can do so on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Podchaser. And if you do, please let us know. We love reading reviews and responding to them, and just generally being excited that we have an audience that likes us and listens to our podcast. Wild. If you like the soundtrack, you can listen to the whole thing. It's now out and available on Spotify, Deezer, wherever else you stream music. Give it a listen and give Chloe some love for it. The devil works hard, but our party work harder. You can find us all over the internet. Let's start with Am. You can find her on A Rendezvous with Destiny. You can also find Eiriol on the latest episode of A Rendezvous with Destiny on the DM's Roundtable, which is a delight to listen to, if I do say so myself. They do compliment me in it, so I maybe am slightly biased, but I definitely give it a listen. You can also find Am on Date Night Drive-In and on the Defectives Club on the Brain Adventures podcast. You can find Chloe all over the internet, but particularly streaming on Twitch at Chloe_with_the_flow, and also on Dragon's Duel in the Shattered Realm podcast/vodcast, which is streaming on Twitch on Mondays at 9 p.m. and reruns on Tuesday at 7 p.m. EST. I've already waxed lyrical about our Acast support link, so I won't do so again, but I will remind you that it is there and it exists, and if you have some spare change to pop our way, then we'd really appreciate it. Thanks! Sorry if I sound a little bit tired. I'm not. It's just late at night and I am trying my very hardest not to wake people up, but also to project. Acting. Next episode is coming to you on May the 13th. Lucky? Unlucky? Who's to say? Definitely lucky, because we're going to be there. I will see you then. Have a nice week. Bye!